Bowl. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, Kate. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows and increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer, and your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, you can't. Rise to the occasion and find that extra gear, fitting the situation we're in. That's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. They're going play action. He's in the lob pass. And this is going to take him up across midfield there at the opposing 45. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
And the Colts, 1st down.
Running it now out of the gun. Oh, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Well, we all knew the weather was going to play a factor here, Brock. Only took one drive to see it happen. That's an immediate interception with a little assist there from Jack Frost.
Yeah, these are days that you wake up, Kate, and if we were at these team hotels, the defensive players wake up and go, yeah, football weather. Offensive guys go, oh, please.
So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Kate, the type of game he had last week is not supposed to happen in the postseason. You don't get a lot of 4-touchdown efforts in the playoffs. The rest of us, I think we're all expecting a little regression this week against an even tougher defense, but he's not.
Has a hole left, room to run. 30. He's at the 10. All the way, touchdown, Denver. The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. They'll set up here for the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Motioning one of the tight ends. The give now out of the shotgun. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. It looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. A give now from the gun. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Pick up at 17. And that's good for a Broncos first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's going to be first down Denver.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, man, this is Evans. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. 1st and 10 now from the 46. To the air, Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's good. Not by much, but it's indeed good. Bottom left. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from 1. Making some progress here. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. Dumped off to his running back. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
On the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Trying to find his time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Drop-off caught by his back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds. No chance of a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. The Broncos and this running back headed back out for a new series. Sending him on the dive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lane back gets the handoff. He'll get this up to the 18-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down. All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Broncos on top here at Mile High. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Now 3rd down.
Yellow. Come back. 180. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. Hey, Ripley. My side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So that brings up 4th and long. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And their lead holds steady at 10.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first.
2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Going deep here for the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts get their first point of this game just before halftime. Kicking team on to try the PAT. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. Trying for the deep ball. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. One last play before the break.
Yellow.
Final throw before the break. He's going to try another deep one here. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here, as fighting our AFC Championship on the line. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
At the 38-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Setting up a running back screen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And after the play, one of the Colts is still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing is Mahomes. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So out now comes the punter. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game.
And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. Starts from the 44. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Broncos offense all set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On 1st down, they'll run. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colt as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yellow, yellow.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. So he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow, yellow.
Another carry for him. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Here's Mahomes now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. That run good for 3 yards, but still a ways out as it brings up 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Getting that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Colts have the ball, playing for their season here. They're down. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
That right there might just earn him a one-way ticket to his coach's doghouse. He interfered with a fair catch, and that gives this offense a free 15-yard boost heading on the field. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Yellow! Fire!
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Yellow, 43!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. They did it! He made the interception! And the Colts have some new life in the fourth!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Pass play now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's the one back on the handoff. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
2 yards on the
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Looking to throw. Brought in right side. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Colts trail by 6. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here he is to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. Down by 6. No choice but to go for this. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 32-yard line.
Yellow.
Back to the well again. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They give it to him again. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Setting up to pass. It is caught left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Number 17. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw.
23-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
And it's 3.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
After that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
That's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now give left side. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. Look where it is, and
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2.
those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a two-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense will stop them.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Kicks away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. It's undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive in advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now in the distance, you can see the Lombardi Trophy. But you also know right here in this windshield is a big conference championship game next week.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being